Ah, go. Okay, people, welcome to the streaming it. It is working somewhat. Ah, where's our next point of damn, I want these spots now. I'll go for those later. Golden statue? I could do that. There's nothing stopping me from going that. Ow, ow, ow. Fuck. For people who want to know why I'm hurting, well, it seems like I slept wrong, thus I'm got some back and neck pain and shoulder pain. Anytime I do anything with my shoulder, it hurts like I'm getting kicked in the back. Well, like I'm kicking myself in the back. So it hurts a lot. I know how hard I kick. I can kick a freaking bowling ball. Please, it doesn't hurt my foot. I'm going the wrong fucking way. This game's actually pretty good. Also, I'm turning it into a slight meme with the freaking great sword. So, why the great sword? That's a great sword. Badumtish. Hmm. Blood gauge. Intelligence cells with bullets. Enemy evasion. Range towering effect. That'll be super handy later.
Hello there. Ah, there you are. Now, listen up. Here's the plan. Those bandits are holed up in the castle. If we march straight up to the front door, it will be suicide.
Yeah.
Actually, we can use my prototype to glide in from here. Once you are in there, you simply need to retrieve my blueprints.
I look lost.
Shall we get started? Are you ready to take to the skies? Marvelous. Now just relax. I'm afraid I can't come to your aid if you're apprehended, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
Best of luck.
I'm ready for action. That felt amazing! Very nice.
One shot against him. Just slicing through enemies like they're nothing now. Oh, some rifle bullets. Nice. I don't really use the rifle that often because it's very loud. Ooh.
Not done yet. The jumped up samurai!
Yeah, you were supposed to go down here and fight him, but meh. You don't need that. There we go. Now we can go into there and get our crap. Get the crap. Now they don't have any of the guys that we need to fight anymore.
Come on, over here.
Just pops
So you
up.
were spotted by the bandits, but still managed to prevail. Magnificent! I saw those wretches flame for their lives. Oh, my blueprints! Thank you! I was worried those delinquents might have disposed of them. Now I'll finally be able to show the studio owner what I can do. Here's the prototype I promised you. Take it. Hold on, hold on. Make sure you use it, you hear? You're bound to sound all around you. Now, I believe there's an elevated area in these grounds.
He wants me to take pictures
This
of
way,
this thing.
follow me. This
Great,
used to be a
some
fine
Spider-Man
castle
now.
where the lords of Kira resided. But its best days are now behind it.
I want pictures of Spider-Man.
Come on, over here. Very well. It's time to give that camera a go. Don't be shy. Ah, I know. The temple hall where we met is the perfect spot for a photograph. Impressive, no?
The words are, I want pictures of
There are so many
Spooderman.
improvements I want to make. Ah, speaking of which, I must go. I have a camera I need to fix. The fellow who runs that place has a temper, you see. Anyway, I'll be in Yokohama for a while. It's the place to be for anyone keen to learn more about foreign ideas and inventions. Remember, it's not just cameras I dabble in. If ever I can assist you in some way, just let me know. Wonderful! I would be delighted to help. And I have a feeling you will put my devices to good use. I'm lodging in the photographic studio in Yokohama for the time being. Feel free to come and see me anytime. There are all sorts of improvements I want to make to that camera. So don't be a stranger, you hear?
Hey,
Hello, welcome.
hello. So new thing came out.
Okay.
Apparently, I was informed during my Pathfinder session today that there's a new play test that you might want to look at.
For what?
Pathfinder.
Okay. What's new
Yeah.
about it?
Necromancer. There's a class for being a proper necromancer.
Oh, finally, we have Necromancer.
A proper necromancer. I thought it was weird because wizard has a thing for necromancy, but this is like its own separate thing.
Yeah, it's actually necromancy and not
Not just wizard. Not just a wizard who knows necromancy.
not just a wizard that's attempting to do necromancy in the most
Yeah,
shittiest
the
way.
weird part is the only weird part is it's an occult spellcaster so far.
That sounds too weird to me.
Yeah, I got it, but I thought you think it would be divine because most necromancy spells are in the divine spell area. Also, runesmith.
Oh, cool.
That's the other one. I put them in the tabletop Discord. In the Pathfinder area, in the old Pathfinder campaign chat.
But again, welcome to running through the woods. Ronin through the
Ronin.
woods.
More Ronin through the woods. Yep. I'm gonna.
You know the bad joke there.
I do. That's the bad part. I do know the bad joke.
I wonder how many people will get it if they actually freaking see this thing and actually want to watch it.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna bug a friend. I think I should probably.
Don't rush.
I should.
Take your time.
God dang it! I literally just have to go. I forgot that I need to use the bathroom. Suddenly I have to use the bathroom right now. Lovely.
Take
You're back.
time.
Okay. I'll be here.
Thanks for your
I can't get up. It'll hurt. Heck is. Let's see, apothecary, technology. Ooh. Time to give Mr. Cameraman his camera. Well, to give him a book that I have. Because you have to give him the books, because those are the books that go to him.
How are you fed? Oh, so you've got a camera, it seems. I wanted you got it from Igashichi. Am I right? The thing is, I've got more work than I can handle. So many people want pictures taken.
And I'm
That's
back.
where I was hoping.
Welcome back.
Would you mind taking some photographs for me? You will be
I
rewarded.
thought you turned to
Don't
Japanese
worry
for a
about
second
that.
there.
Oh, yes!
As the way he was speaking, it's like, do you turn
Do you
the
manage
language? Do
to
you
take
turn
the
the
pictures I asked you to?
Can you do that actually in this game, or is
Probably.
it all is it default English only?
Probably you can change it to English, to Japanese.
You know what? I'm curious because I know one game actually did that to you. Weirdly enough, a game that takes place in Japan. It takes place in a Japanese setting. In Japan was did not allow you to change the language to devote the spoken language to Japanese, but the subtitles were in. Honestly, that's how I prefer to play the Yakuza games because it makes it feel more organic.
I look forward to seeing.
Also, because they actually put the work in to make sure not everyone is just speaking Japanese now. It's only the main character and everyone who speaks Japanese.
Oh, boy, we can change it if we really want to. But we have to go.
Can you do
But we
that?
have to do it at the title screen. So we could change it to Japanese.
I like how you specifies English United States. I love that. Can you change that to English UK? Here's an option.
No, it is not. Sadly.
I want it to be because that'd be amazing. Damn it. Can't.
So we can't change. Yeah, it's display language for subtitles, so it would start spelling color with a U.
I would
Have
love
you been
that.
making good? Now,
That you
I
can't
wonder
make.
if you've ever
Oh,
thought about
it'd
how
also
many
call
fields
cookies
As the
biscuits.
nation has opened up, there are more and more of them in
Okay.
circulation.
To specify the
Seems there are
necromancer
many
stuff a little
tomes
more.
about
That
Western
hurt.
technology and
Oh, wait a
weaponry.
second.
Okay.
I'd love to find them.
I'll wait a
But
second
I'm
for you to
far too
finish the
busy
conversation
inventing.
so you don't have to focus on too many things.
I know.
I could focus on
You said
things.
for books for me. Come on, what do you say?
Okay, I can explain. Okay,
There
I'll
are
just
no
go.
doubt
I'll just tell you
helping
then.
improve my tinkering
I've beaten this
skills.
game before.
See what he can do.
Oh, weird. You know what the runesmith is not?
What?
It is not a spellcaster.
It's the weirdest thing.
Like it makes sense because it's literally I think you're just applying like it's more of what a friend called magic, where it's the runes doing the magic, not you.
Yeah.
I think my friend called it that one. A friend of mine used to call it that to specify that. Yeah, the magic is the runes, not you doing it. So that makes sense. Anyways, necromancer, the base way it's set up is you get
What would you like me to
get
work
to reanimate corpses of fallen enemies, and your class is based all around what you do with that. Various ways of sacrificing them, and all of them are unique flavors of body horror. You can literally give someone temporary hit points by having one of your thralls rip themselves apart and apply their and wrap over someone as temporary armor.
So, Bloody, do you see my newest weapon?
Give me a second. I have to wait.
Look in the bottom right corner.
Ah, flamethrower. amazing.
The words are again, buddy.
Do you have a moment?
Running through the woods.
Just rolling through the woods today.
I pick your brains a little?
Lord.
They're in the trees.
They won't be for long, though. But yeah, that was my favorite. We started nerding before we ended the session. After we ended the session, I was informed of it.
So, some officials
And,
barged in the other day, demanding that I invent some
I
mechanisms
was informed
that
of
could
it,
be
and now I'm like,
utilized for
this
combat.
is an amazing class. I can't wait until they
Of course, I
rebalance
do
it
have
to make
some
it actually
experience in
functional.
designing tools for
What, the
violence,
runesmith?
but only for
The
those I
Runesmith and
trust.
Necromancer, because I want to
These
see
men
how
I
what the
did
functional
not-
version looks like.
So, Blay, you want to deal with me being a necromancer and just going and making friends?
I literally cannot let you be a Necromancer officially,
Why?
The perfect scheme to get one over on them.
because
However,
that's the one
the
thing
plan
that's.
requires some assistance.
I mean, you could still be one. I just you
Can I
can't
count
call
on
yourself. You can never like in character call yourself one in my Pathfinder campaign.
Because everybody would hate me.
It is the one, the dead laws in Clawdor. That's the one exception to allowing undead to be in the city. The practice of necromancy is still outlawed.
All the undead creatures. Hey, you're all my friends now. I'm not taking control of you. I'm just, I just see undead
You
as
don't
my
like to call them.
friends because I can't deal with humanity.
Truly, I owe you
Apparently, the answer is
I know this is
the actual
sudden,
answer to why
Can you come to my hidden storehouse with me? I've left
is
some tools there. Come on.
because that's the only way they could legalize undead citizens.
Right.
Is
let's
intelligence
go.
is you couldn't practice necromancy was still outlawed. I'm pretty sure most undead were like, yeah, that's fine.
Where do you think?
So I'm running around with a with my greatsword as well.
Pick up some materials.
I mean, to be fair, you
You
could
are not fooling
probably
anyone,
technically
Bob.
legalize it slightly for your
How
character
about
if you
I
just
help
kill them
you
if all your undead are
concentrate
killed
on
right
your
after
work?
use. You put them back to their graves, basically, in various flavors.
Are
Because
they
always
part of the
die when you
plan?
use them.
Of course not. They're the ones from the government. Me. So do you could weasel your way out of his bodyguard? I'm putting you down here and now.
Just run. Why is that Japanese man extremely Scottish?
What, me?
No. Not you. The guy who spoke last.
Oh, him.
His
I have no
accent
clue.
is extremely Scottish. Like I feel like they hired a Scottish man to voice that, to generic voice that man. Also, you're getting more and more Scottish by the day. What the fuck? Also, why is there not a? Also, another dumb question. Why don't you scabbard?
What, for the greatsword?
Yeah, like, is it just does your scabbard just disappear when you're not using it, or what?
I just don't have one for this thing.
It's really dumb.
See?
Not even like a top knot or anything.
See, Bloody? There is no scabbard for it.
Not even like a knot or anything for your sword.
No, there is no scabbard for it. At all.
This way. Follow me.
That is both barely fair and extremely fucking lazy, considering every other weapon seems to have a scabbard.
Well, Bloody, it's a greatsword.
Yeah, but actually
They
no,
didn't
it's in the
think
wrong place.
of a scabbard for it, because it's like, who would use a greatsword in Japan?
Okay. Okay, a better thing. Why is it on your back? It's a great sword.
It's a two-handed greatsword.
I keep my
Need I remind
inventions at
you
my
that,
secret storehouse.
I'm gonna say,
Inventions, I
you know, in
say,
real life,
but it's
they never
mostly
used them with their
useless.
back.
Yeah, no.
In real life, they were carried just like a normal sword, just with a little more care because it's a bigger sword. They were sheathed at your hip.
That's because why would they? Because why would they put it on their hip? Because it'd be annoying to deal with.
I mean, no, not really. It's actually how they did it in
No,
real
I'm
life.
talking
They're
about
annoying.
for the coders who do
They
this.
served to fool that official for a while, passed off as works in progress. But he's starting
Because it'd have to add more physics to it.
Just barely.
Bloody, it's annoying
I think
for
it was a
them.
little.
Well, I think I've another
Okay,
one.
I'll give him that.
But
But
with
it's
you
like,
coming
you
along,
put a lot. There's already
sure old.
so much work put into this game for animation and shit. Be a bit of an easy thing to do.
They're gonna be a bit lazy with some parts of it, bloody.
Yeah. It's actually pretty rare to see a game developer actually know how swords were actually handled back in the day. I do believe an Odachi was put on your back, though.
Damn!
I don't know.
They've sniffed the place out. Fortunately,
Actually, I'm pretty sure
something
Odachi
handy.
was most of the time just carried on your shoulder because they did not have a scabbard for this thing in reality, beyond for putting it away.
Well, this one, however, has a scabbard.
Come
I mean, in real life.
over here.
Oh, I'm saying they also do have scabbards for them as well.
Why don't you
Yeah, I know
try
they had
using
scabbard. I
this?
thought it was mostly for just like
I made it
putting them
using
away.
a Western clockwork mechanism. It
Yeah, which
takes
is
in sounds
kind of bizarre.
from the
It's like, why does the
surroundings
Odachi
and
have a
expresses
scabbard, but the
them
Great Sword
visually.
does not?
It's only a prototype, but you should be able to
It's a
make good
weird
use
discrepancy.
Of it. Well, it should allow you to detect foes in hiding or even through solid walls. I'll hide here until it's over. Use my new device
How the
well.
fuck does
and
any
you're
of what you
bound
just
to have
said
the
work
upper hand.
in this time period?
Bloody, bloody, bloody. Stop thinking and start thinking with the Yakuza brain.
Alright. Still, though.
Stop thinking with
Like, I
stop
know
thinking
there's
with
a lot-
logic, bloody, and start thinking Yakuza,
know.
bloody.
I know to do that, but also I'm reminded that Yakuza usually has some form of logic, some sort of frame of how this would work. Logic is usually pretty skewed, but it is there. Like, we're not going to talk about the surveillance, the Minority Report surveillance technology from
Minority
which
Report.
game line was
Yep.
that? Which game line was that? Did they do that for a Yakuza game? I forget which game line it was. The one with the guy who has to be a teacher.
Oh, you mean
Actually, it's a reporter.
Judgment?
Yeah, Judgment. We're not going to talk about how Judgment works. How that Minority Report tag that your friend made in Judgment.
Where
I
it
forget when Judgment
uses
takes place.
all the metadata from
Uses
the
an
internet.
algorithm.
He's
Uses an
he's
algorithm.
gone full Orwell on everybody.
Yeah, like I said, Minority Report.
The Orwell,
Okay.
the Orwellian style.
And somehow we don't morally question this.
Oh, he does, and he does in the first one.
But as it keeps on going, it's like, this is very useful.
Yeah, in the
Why am
second
I
one,
doing
he's like, I can't stop you. If I do, I'm probably gonna be fucking dead in the next morning.
Thank you.
Alright, Shields. Nope. How's it smells?
Ooh, I'm pretty good.
Pickled.
Pickled?
Yeah, I cut the ends off though.
I've got pickled Brussels sprouts, and I'm happy.
Ah.
At least they taste like they're pickled.
They are.
Okay, good.
And they're baby cabbages.
Which I used to call them as a kid, a baby cabbages.
You couldn't be more accurate.
As much as I like to, as stupid as that sounds, it is accurate call. They do look like a baby cabbage. That weapon is not as good as it looks.
Oh, it is. Just it's better whenever it's longer range with more enemies.
So which weapon is actually better for using?
What,
Sword
right
or
here?
the Odachi?
Oh, none of them really.
Looks like the way's clear.
Neither one is better than the other, really.
All the weapons are pretty much exactly alike if you get good with them.
All right, let's go with this. It's all
Oh, I was more so questioning is like, which one is like
I can't thank you
better
enough for
in
your
like
help. And
use?
certainly not with this.
No, I'm saying they're all,
If you see anything you like, it's all yours.
what's it called again?
They
Closely
all have their
alike.
own debuff problems.
Huh? They have no debuff to them.
You want to use the
As in
fire
like
pipe?
one's
It's a
slower.
little dangerous. But all right, let's step outside and try it. Right. Go ahead and fire the pipe at the barrel.
Sir, that is not. The suppression here is really shit.
That's the way. Try this one more.
Also, I'm gonna point this out so I find fun with this game.
What?
Dealing with them.
This is not Monopoly. Anyway, I got flashbanged by a Monopoly commercial with Jason Momoa.
This is not Monopoly.
I'll leave the fire pipe.
It says
along with
one of the
figuring out how
taglines they
to use
try to
it.
advertise with is "Friends
we have all
is
the
friendship." I'm like, you have not played Monopoly, have you?
To contact Yukichi Fukuzawa to help as
No,
well.
friends for dinner.
And go over the
There is no
joke on
friendship in
Monopoly.
Monopoly. It's only nut punches.
Like Monopoly, the joke of Monopoly is not that it helps make friendships, that it destroys
explain everything
friendships.
soon, but elsewhere.
You know what's worse
This place
than it
has
though?
me on edge.
What?
Risk.
Right. Let's split up for now. I'll get Fukuzawa up to speed.
So, Blood, you want to play Monopoly right next to each other? You want to play Monopoly while we're in the same room?
The answer is no.
So, Blood, you want to play Monopoly just together?
Oh, I have to ask. I forget. There's one person I need to bug.
Monopoly.
Also, ask you. Ask you later.
Monopoly.
Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna bug. Is Velo still awake? The answer says no.
Oh, no,
I
right.
am by looking at Discord, I am told they are not awake.
Yeah, they might not be.
So I'm like, I could bug them right now if they're awake. I don't know about Wormy though. I literally have no idea if she's awake right now because her sleeping hours are worse than mine, but somehow not worse than yours.
What's sleep, Bloody?
Exactly my point. Like, Wormy works morning shift, I believe, usually. So she's one of those people that live in the realm between waking and sleep.
Oh, so they're in my realm.
Yes, I should actually. This is now a time where I need to show you where I need to introduce you to the comic of. To which it's partially a webcomic of It's not a webcomic. I just have a site that shows me the PDF versions of comics. You know where they go page by page, scroll?
Yeah.
Yeah. Called Giant Days. There's a whole section where the comic goes off the fucking wall with the concept of people being awake in the early morning. How it's a different state of conscious of reality. Like the state of reality after like two in the morning. It's a really bizarro type
Piss
world
off,
there.
cat. I gotta beat him. I gotta yell at a cat now.
Alright. Cat being weird. Alright. I'm gonna make a thing later, but for now, I'll make our lives a whole lot easier later.
Sorry about that.
No, don't worry about it. I just need to
Ranger.
find a thing.
Ranger, one of our cats. No
Was
matter
it
what I
nuts there?
do. Yeah, I
need to
thought it
make a
was
thing.
because I need to clean litter boxes more. No. You should sit in front of my door because I have the door shut. Fucking piss off, cat. I will freaking throw you into oblivion. Ah!
Mhm.
Yeah, they've been clean. They've been cleaned before. I need to clean them. I need to clean them sometime today. Whenever my freaking bag isn't killing me. But no matter what, if the door is slightly shut, or if he's really agitated with me, he just comes to my door. Promptly takes a dump in front of it. No matter what I do, buddy.
Okay, in this case, actually, this is
That's
better.
really annoying. Fucking asshole. They're clean. It's a
Question I have
pole
today is-
arm or it's pole arm. Okay, so yeah, I should just use it to get Yeah,
Okay.
this is what owning cats is like, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
90% of the time, they're just gonna shit in front of your door
I'm not surprised.
because
I've
they're
had
just
cats.
because they're just annoyed with you for no reason other than
It's where, sadly, my cats didn't have that problem. Technically with my dad's cats, but yeah.
He just does that. He just does that because
Let's just say one cat wanted to be out. One cat was a.
Oh,
One cat did not know how to did not refuse to use a litter box, and it would decide to shit right next to it anyway, just to piss you
on
off.
the
Oh,
floor.
the other part about the reason why
Same thing.
he's also pissed off about not coming into my room.
He wants
The-
to get in.
The
and you're not
older
letting him.
Stormy, I put food out for her in here, and none of them are allowed to have it because they're trying to get them all in a diet.
They're getting a bit too chunky.
Okay. Let's explain what Chance it looks like. He looks like an orb.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ranger, however, is chunky, but he's not that fat.
He's more bulky, not chunky.
Yeah. However,
I need to eat enough,
Chance.
apparently, so-
However, every time we put food out, Chance eats it all, and Ranger gets barely any.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
So he's pissed off about that.
All right, bathroom now. Bye.
Bye. Hey Stormy, how are you? You know why he's pissed. I will tell people about that because I don't give a shit. I treat him well. They'll treat him well. They'll treat the cats well. He's just an asshole. I've already done this experiment.
Damn it! Of all the horses to get stolen, it had to be that one.
Imbeck.
Like I sort of wonder, am I an asshole about being like this cat? That I'm like, no.
No. Yeah, no, you ain't.
Like, damn, I feel like an asshole, and then I realize, fucking, he's doing it on purpose.
Okay. Okay, this is my favorite. Okay, I'm gonna point this out as my favorite one.
Okay.
Looking at the I decided to actually take a look at these skill trick stuff you can grab.
Yeah.
135.
I love this one's amusing because it's clearly designed for like a gun specialist character.
Don't rush. Take your time.
So
Son,
okay. Basically,
For your
I'll just
partner.
sum this up instead of just reading it. So, if your character is disarmed in a situation,
Yeah.
you as the player can declare you had a backup somewhere.
Do you have a brow?
That's
You
funny.
had a backup gun. So it could be anything from an ankle or derringer on your ankle
What will it be?
to a spring-loaded device from your sleeve.
No. No.
Okay, so we're a little over it, under it.
Under.
Okay. So 1 moment. I'll do a bit of a mute for because money details.
Okay. Hmm.
Is there anything else? Is there anything else? What will it be?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm not gonna say the numbers. But
I don't think we should go ahead.
I'll be fine. We'll be fine next month.
Okay.
Pay. For bill.
Because we have a few things. We're trying to save up right now because the electrician
Come again.
raised the price. So we're like,
Like an asshole.
you know what? You're getting it next month, and we're gonna save up this month instead. Instead of paying you like you wanted this month, you're being paid next month.
If we go with it.
And that way we don't have to care. We're just gonna save up. So what will you find regardless of how much we pay
Is
him?
that the pilgrim dog?
You went from 600 to
You can ask
900.
the dog to go visit
Plus
shrines
tax.
across
Touch
the
your
land.
ass, let's go from it. Oh my gosh.
All
It
because
will
he has to
take
do a
little
little
time.
more. He has to get a
People will
certificate to
take
go
care
to
of the
work
dog
on
on
your
his
box.
chest. So letting them carry some money is a good idea. There's a chance you may receive something in return. Conversely, if you see someone else's pilgrim dog, take care of it. I'm sure
Not a
something
certificate,
good
it's
will happen.
is it a certificate?
Why don't you try it out?
What'd you say it
with
was,
this
Dad?
one?
Certificate? No. Permit
Permit. You see a permit.
for the job. Oh my gosh.
I like how those small superstitions are like that are literally just are literally just it's good luck to take care of an act to just take care of the dog. It's not your dog, but take care of the dog.
It's gone off on an adventure. Be nice to it.
Be nice to dog. It's literally based on karma, but it just means funny. A lot of stuff like that is just like, if you treat the dog nice, this specific dog nicely, you'll have good luck. It's like, yes, thank you for telling me that I am literally just taking care of the dog.
These are hamakas, so they aren't, they're pants, pretty much.
So it was pants. We thought it was a kilt this entire time.
No. We thought
Wait,
was,
look.
you thought it was, this sort of hamaka, not the,
I thought it was a
trouser
shorter
version. Not the trousers.
Yeah.
I know what a hamaka is.
Yeah, we thought it was.
You thought was. I knew what it was.
It looked like a kilt, so I thought it was just like a shorter version of the skirt. Okay, now if you look behind you, I would have known it was shorts. Because apparently it's much more easily to see. It's much easier to see it.
You can tell they're hamaka as well because you can slightly see my ass.
Actually, dumb question. Did you just what was that armor
What armor?
on your hands? The one that actually was made of steel.
The fashionable long gloves. These aren't steel. These are just.
You know, you had some like steel. You had some like steel thing you put on your hands.
The Patriot gauntlets.
Yeah, I wanted to get a look at that. The gauntlets, yeah. I'll take a second. Let me take a look.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
I mean, it looks nice, but I'm not
The
sure.
other one is the samurai
Okay.
gauntlets are the same thing, and the bando are also pretty much the same ones, except they have things that cover my hands. Then we just have the veiled gauntlets, which are just what I wore a lot at the start of the game.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just
Anyway,
trying to take a look. It's like
we also
that's what I was
have
looking at the veiled, yeah.
we also have the
veiled.
Ronin casual here.
Honestly, I prefer the veiled edge if we're gonna actually do an actual thing of that. The Ronin casuals. How much clothes are you wearing? Come look. You could see it. You can see it if you get a little closer, sir. Madame.
I surely wish to know how much I'm wearing.
You can find out. Yeah.
You can see little wings, massive wang.
Ah, yes, very fair. You know, I was gonna make a joke, but then I realized, you know, it's a very Scottish name.
What?
Richard.
You can see Richard's Richard.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I was gonna make the joke, but I'm like, oh yeah, a very Scottish name is Richard. I think.
You can
I
see
don't
my
actually
you can
know.
see my Britishman.
I don't know an actual, like, decent, if Richard is a very common Scottish name, or if it's even Scottish.
You can see my Saint George.
Ah, you found George. You found George's Georgie. There we go.
Just to make it
Aw.
even worse.
I feel like I should have used these, but I'm gonna let you guys,
I just shot near that guy's head.
Oh. Okay, that's actually not too bad. I should have used these to begin with.
So, Bloody, I now have a handgun.
Alright, I'm gonna do a bit of a change, though, around all the ability stuff.
St. Jimothy's Jimothy.
Mhm.
Ah, you're seeing my jimmies. Trying to. I could do. harder at some point.
Maybe.
I'm also looking at things to get an idea of dating a bit more as well.
Please stop this, both of you.
Okay. Look at that later. But yeah, I'm actually the Pathfinder. I'm extremely, yeah. Yeah, the new the Necromancer class, or playtest class, the playtest class thing. Yeah, it's just based around making and sacrificing rolls as needed. There are a few abilities.
Dang it.
They have their own version of Grudge Strike, by the way.
Of what?
Of Grudge Strike.
Oh.
Like, it's meant to be a range class, but you can play it melee if you want. They have at least two things that work with melee characters. There's Drain Strike, which means that you sacrifice a thrall and you sacrifice a thrall. And I'll get to that in a moment. I'll get to it when I find it.
I gotta beat up these guys hand to hand, fist to fist. Well, fist to weapon.
Both of you.
Okay, Draining Strike. Oh, you literally gain hit points. You strike somebody. You choose a number of three of your thralls. Three thralls, and for each one you gain an additional. You do additional spirit damage. And you gain hit. So basically, you get a total of 3d4 damage and regain 3d4 hit points. So that is very. Also, apparently, or you destroy the target.
Oh,
Either
thank
characters.
you so much.
Yeah, you can choose to either destroy them.
It looks like no one was injured.
If you kill the
You're
target with
most
the strike,
impressive.
it has the same effect as if you killed one thrall.
Ah.
If they die from the strike. Otherwise, you could pick up to three. You can get 3 thralls and just kill them as part of the action. It does seem like the only downside is it appears the thralls don't count as a minion.
Hmm.
They just kind of snap there. So you basically place them you reanimate strategically. At least so far, they may change that. That might be something that people are like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, so they do their own thing or they do nothing.
It sounds like they do their. It sounds like they might do their own thing. I mean, you can. They have it. There's enough stuff you can do with them that they might not need to actually like move around and attack. So they might just do nothing until you make them do a thing.
I want some dual swords now.
I could definitely say something though.
What?
Like I know for mechanic reasons, the player characters are not like terrified, are not like unappreciative of the benefits of your stuff. But I could definitely see like more moral characters being like perturbed by some of the stuff you could do with that. Like imagine the face of somebody who has.
Please, this way. Well, I see you've acquired a camera. I knew I could rely on you. Now,
Now,
if
there
I
it
may,
is.
I would like to ask you to take
Who
some
has a corpse
photographs
just
for me.
walk? A corpse next to them? A rotting corpse next to them? Just flesh warp and thick muscle that wraps around them.
Ah, welcome to my new armor.
Then I shall
Is
direct you to a
it gives
number
you
of
it gives them
rooms.
temporary HP.
Be sure to capture the
I'd just be
sheer
like, welcome to my
energy
new armor,
of this
bitch.
place.
You can also do it to yourself,
I will
naturally.
await you in the central
Bloody,
room.
I'd laugh if we could make that class into somewhat of a melee build as well.
I mean, you definitely can.
So it turns into a standing here, I realize that you're just like me.
I'm gonna do a check on the sidebar.
Violence breeds violence.
What is your what is your actual skill?
You're missing him again. I don't care about his clower. How important
What is your magic? What do you use for magic?
Oh dear.
Dude, what do I need to proc the fuck out of?
If it's charisma, we're ballin', bloody. You know why charisma, right? You know what charisma helps with a lot, right? Intimidation. It also helps with deception, which helps with fainting.
Apparently, you are a prepared spellcaster.
Well, of course, why wouldn't I be a prepared spellcaster? That's what a necromancer. A necromancer is pretty much just a weird version of a
wizard.
Of a wizard.
Intelligence.
Well, we can still ball with that.
Yeah, I mean, if you just put a little bit into intelligence instead of other skills, you can do that.
We can ball with intelligence. We can ball with intelligence hard with other things, because that means we can go into arcane, which gives us unified theory.
I mean...
Oh, wait, we're using a
Sheila
cult.
just put us up,
We're using a cult, right?
Yeah, it's a cult spellcasting.
Oh, we can do. We can actually do. We can actually do some intimidation with that, as well.
Let me check.
Because disturbing knowledge is a very useful thing, bloody.
You have spells?
Oh, contact people. Blaze going beep-a-da-bop for a little bit.
I'll have the money very soon. Then I'll pay up and you and me can...
Oh, that was a slight one. I heard that.
You know.
That's wonderful to hear. But how did you get the money?
Bip-a-da-bop. 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 Bip-a-da-bop.
Okay.
You know what? So I paid her a visit.
You have the goods. But there seem to be more than usual.
Okay, I see the idea. I hear. Okay, each of these things gives you a free feat and a, God damn it.
A little extra.
You got, you know what a flesh magician gets?
What?
Offhand? You get toughness. This is definitely based towards I'm a tank your hits.
Because you know how hilarious spellcaster fighter is? Or I say fighter, I mean spellcaster melee.
I mean, I'm playing a melee witch right now, so I understand.
It turns into a case of, hey, guess what I can do? I'm the nerd who can punch you back.
My, you work fast.
Oh wait, okay, now I get it. Okay, you have to wait till level
You
3 to be able to just
certainly know
reanimate
your way with a
dead
camera.
corpses.
Now,
Thralls, then.
finally, I want you to go to the
Like,
room
how do you get your
down the hall.
thralls?
You will find a man named Kogoro Katsura there. He's
We're still
rather
doing the prologue, bloody.
intimidating, but I'm sure you can handle him.
This is still the prologue.
Just make sure he doesn't.
You know what this game kind of feels like? It feels like an attempt at an MMO also.
Yeah, it really does. Like, this would be a good MMO. Feels like they don't know how to make MMOs, so they made an RPG.
We don't want to work with all the net coding. So we're gonna make so we're just gonna make this into a
Or remove the MMO part and just make an RPG.
we're just gonna make it into a multiplayer game.
Yeah. Yeah, literally all you need to do to make this into a viable melee character is get weapon mastery. Get an extra weapon efficiency so you can use martial. You can only use simple weapons. So far, anyway. They might change it.
Who are you? Come to the garden now.
Oh great, I'm getting into a fist fight with a drunk buddy.
Admit it. You're a spy for the Shogunate, aren't you?
Oh nope, I'm getting into a sword fight with a drunk.
I'll cut you down.
Okay, they do the same thing. But why?
Because he decided to get into a sword fight with me because he's an idiot.
Well, actually, he's very good at his job. You know who's available, but I'm not gonna bug him right now.
Who?
Joke. I'm like, not. Because timing says they're probably sleepy as shit. Isn't it like 8 where you're at right now? So it's not.
It is 9.
Yeah,
I can't pause during this.
Yeah, I believe both they have work. So yeah. Oh wait. No, apparently I forgot. I can actually poke him right now. You know why?
Why?
He's on champions right now. I can poke him right now. He's probably awake enough to do shit. Maybe I don't think I'm going to though. I feel lazy. I'm not gonna push it. He might just be doing some dailies and then logging the fuck off or something. Playing games and functioning is 2 different things. I know this.
You hit hard.
Like right now, you're playing a video game, but your brain, having to do anything that requires a lot of brain power is a bit more difficult. I know it makes sense, but it's just kind of funny that a pistol does less damage, does a single point of damage.
You're not really trying, are you?
Okay, drunk man.
Now it's serious. I'm about to unleash my most deadly technique.
The most deadly technique. Taking a fucking nap.
What are you doing out here?
Nothing important.
Oh
I wasn't trying to kill this
did
man.
Katsura pick a fight with you?
So you know him?
Oh, I know him all right. This is the guy who's been helping me look for Master Shoin.
Holy
Katsura
shit, you
here
actually
is an
speak.
old student
Yeah, I
and
do.
friend of his. This guy never learns.
I
Just
do
the
speak
other
every
night,
now and
he
then,
got
just not that
dead drunk
often.
and danced around naked before falling into a pond.
I thought you only spoke through dialogue prompts.
Nope. I do speak at
I'm
times.
sorry. I had an important matter to attend to. Luck to the drinks. Next round on me.
I came to see what all the fuss was about.
Damn it, we got the
But I
town
see it
drunk
was
as
you
our
and
friend.
Mr. Katsura.
We have
Would you
we have
join me in my
we have truly
chambers?
learned the
There's
best
something
best
I want
lesson.
to share with you.
Alcohol is magic.
No. But also yes.
Thank you. What a wonderful
It is the best
picture.
healing medicine.
I can almost feel the life.
Alcohol
of
is the
this
best
place.
medicine. You know why?
Now.
Dulls the pain.
Oh yes, the samurai who
That
came
and-
aboard a black ship.
And
When I last visited the American consulate,
we just gave her drugs
I
anyway.
heard an interesting tidbit.
No, he just gave her photos.
Apparently, that samurai is
I know.
within the consulate itself.
It's just funny how she said that.
They
It's
say
like,
the
oh yes,
samurai
we're giving her
has
for
a
the
hand
drugs.
like a demon's claw, and acts as Mr.
No, no,
House's
no, no.
personal guard.
We're not doing drugs here yet. It's funny how someone else is doing Indiana Jones in the Golden Circle in one of my things.
He came here to
who's Mr.
conclude
Harris?
An important treaty with our nation. Now I think of it.
You're doing
Duty is on
someone else is
running
playing the game
terms
too?
with Mr.
Someone else is playing the Indiana
It may
Jones
be
game,
worth
yeah.
Speaking to her later.
Oh, on your
You take
Twitch?
Yeah,
splendid
one of the people
pictures.
that's
You
recommended to me.
Katsura. Is there anything you
recommended,
can't
not
do?
following.
No.
While I do still have some requests for you for tonight, please enjoy your time here.
A lot of people are playing the freaking elevator game, though.
The elevator game, Kletka.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm not wanting to play it anyway.
Because people are just kind of going nuts on it.
Yeah, too many
Kletka even-
chefs in the kitchen there,
Has
bloody.
Kletka even got an Has Kletka even got an update lately?
Yeah, it's fully released, bloody.
Oh, it's fully released?
Yeah.
I know Zort got an update recently, and couldn't figure out to make that work. Turns out the second area for Zort is really good. I actually saw someone play it recently, like as in a few days ago. Like they put a lot of work into that, and we should check it out sometime.
I'm blessed to
I'm
have
just
your
trying to figure out how to
patronage.
make it work this time, because last time we tried, it did not work.
What do you need?
I don't know if any people are actually playing Zort right now. I'm gonna give it a look. Kind of ask Zort.
Your dad just over there humming.
I didn't even know you could hear that.
I can hear it very clearly.
I don't know how much is on it.
I don't
Oh,
think
on
it's
that
being
note,
picked up because it's quiet enough.
It's quiet enough, but we can hear it. I can hear it because he's right over there. The audience cannot hear it at all. We're good.
If they can't hear it, that's good. I can hear it because of the fact of stupid freaking good hearing.
Are you just buying cosmetic stuff right now?
Nope. I'm recycling stuff.
I was saying, like, some of that looks like stuff you should have. Like,
I have it
some
all.
of that. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, you're buying cosmetics.
I'm not. These are things I can recycle to upgrade my weaponry or my armor.
Yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't know. It is pretty easy to just like if you're playing a melee class, you just put a little into it, put into intelligence. Just sacrifice a stat
What do you need?
for intelligence just to play a spell. Play a spellcaster. There.
Yeah,
Why is that so hard?
his words are hard, bloody.
The only one that's not very cool, unless you're gonna do the best class action it has right after, is barbarian. Because most of the things for necromancer have the concentrate trait, unless your DM just says, "Hey, what concentrate trait are you talking about?" I'm gonna remove it.
Concentrate. Fuck that noise.
Just use the spell anyway, because I don't give a rat's ass. Like if you're playing a Blood Rager, it's like, okay, just make that an extension of Blood Rager. Who cares? Except for you can't do Blood Rager very well because their spells are charisma based.
Blood Rager sucks.
Blood Rager is charisma based, which means you cannot play a necromancer or archetype when it comes out.
Blood Rager also
Your
just
DM
sucks,
actually,
bloody.
Wait a minute. You can if your DM just does a bit of finagling to make it work anyway.
Again, bloody necromancer just sucks. I'm not
Actually,
necromancer.
Blood Rager.
Blood Rager just sucks.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, Blood Rager sounds like it'd be fun.
On paper, it sounds like fun. In practice, though, what is this? What is this piece of shit?
Is there anything else?
I'd have to try it though.
What will it be?
It's a mistake waiting to happen. They could have easily patched much better.
They could have built it a lot better, but
Please come again.
Like, honestly, in my opinion, all they would have to do is just. It feels half baked.
it feels like they decided that, hey, this sounds like a great idea, and then they just didn't really think much of it.
Like the fact you have to pick you have to sacrifice a dedication just to use it.
Yes, sacrifice of dedication. That's not the only part about it that really sucks, bloody.
Like, all of the stuff that it gives you, you could have used. You could have just put as a optional class feed. You could have made that into a specialization locked class feed.
You could just made that how the build works at that point, using it, or you could just built another version of Barbarian where it's just rage based. Well, where it's where your magic is rage based.
Yeah, it could have been literally anything, but
you could have done it in so many ways. You could have made them pretty much core knight spellcasters.
Honestly, my easiest fix is the one I said. Just make it have optional class feats that allow you to do things. The one fix I want to make sure I want them to do, however, though, like, please make this just part of the class. Just allow you to just give you a spellcasting tradition.
You could make it a spellcasting tradition and do so much with it at that point. Or you could just make other variations on that spellcasting tradition where it uses other things.
I was mean make a new one. I meant like I meant use
at this person's dog.
When you pick the instinct, you instantly get the spellcasting benefits. And that's the only one that has that option. That would have been fine. So look at this dog.
Well now, a glance is enough to tell me you're made of a stern stuff.
Time to beat this person's pupil.
Are you ready?
Gotta teach him somehow. You know, if I remember correctly, samurai are fucking brutal as hell.
Yes.
During this time period, especially. Because this was during the down period of samurai. It hit really hard during the Meiji Restoration.
Yeah.
Because they were already on the decline by this time, but like everyone saw samurai as archaic.
Some is archaic, and also the people didn't exactly like them that much in some cases because some of them were assholes.
They were they saw them as extremely corrupt because you know how samurai used to test weapons.
Yeah, they
at some points.
They sometimes
they just went to a peasant and said,
yeah, that's what they did.
Shanked a bitch for no reason. Just test it. Just cut down a random peasant.
Oh, we got a bunch of these.
Yeah, like, true, but that's still a human life there.
I got about, we have about like 100 of these. They'll just make more.
Yeah. It's like, this isn't like the vaguely making sense of the Imperium of why lives are in such a massive supply that one murder is not going to cause us problems. That is my favorite part about 40K. The Hive World system makes perfect sense just because of that. It's like, how does this function? Oh yeah, they don't care.
How does it function? It just works.
It just works. There's a lot of hand waving you have to do a little bit though.
Blade. The words are, Todd Howard pops out of a wall and says, it just works.
And then all the Space Marines shoot the fuck out of him because Warp Demon.
God damn it, it's another Warp Demon!
It's time to shoot this. You have to shoot this one a bajillion times.
Well, we can all agree that Todd Howard is probably a part of the Warp.
Oh, definitely. Stupidity of this says yes. He is indeed a psyker. I feel like if Warham's is continuing technically.
It isn't?
It is continuing technically.
Okay, that's
also
good.
Also known as the dudes started up a new Wrath and Glory campaign. They started up a new one because because Warham's the campaign actually finished. When the whole debacle with Games Workshop happened, they stated that they're going to basically take
the Warhammer out of it.
Give you a few more episodes of. No, they're going to give you a few episodes where they take out where they finish the Warhammer Fantasy campaign by basically taking it out back by killing it early. By finishing it early. They're going to finish Warham's campaign, the 40K one, the Wrath and Glory campaign. They're going to finish that one. And they did. They did actually finish it to its completion. And they did. And they moved on to Rock Grind. And now they're back to Wrath and Glory. Oh god, it's a sumo man. He looks like a giant. Are you sure you're not just fighting an Oni in disguise?
An Ogren?
No, an Oni. Actually, you know what I think of more, actually?
What? Dang it, he's suplexing me!
The funny fact that Kappas are really good at sumo. Yes, the fucking goblin is extremely good at sumo. That makes perfect sense.
That makes sense to me.
Like they're described as really skinny motherfuckers. Really they're built like twigs for the most part. With big guts. Short, really thin limbs, big bellies. And yet these guys can kick your ass in sumo. Not even trying, really.
Okay, Bully, I'm trying to focus now, which is gonna take a little bit. There we go. Okay, got everybody dead.
Perfect. We have dead. But yeah, basically, that's funny to me that Kappa are extreme sumo. Even though they're like 4 feet tall and have like no fat storage, really.
Just see a goblin just show up and just suplex a 7 foot tall man.
Yeah, I find that funny that Kappa technically count as goblins. They're described as a goblin, which is just funny because it's not really a goblin. It's either a goblin or a hobgoblin. They usually pick this though. I think they usually get slapped with both tags on, according to mythology classifications. Mythical creature classifications, I think they're typically either a hobgoblin or a goblin.
Well, they're considered a goblin.
This isn't one. Yeah. I mean, the fucking like the fucking nightmare bird is, or crow is, the night crow is literally just, it's considered a hobgoblin by classification. Even though it looks nothing like a goblin. So it's either a night I think it's a night raven.
So,
yeah,
Bully, when do you think we can be tricked by the Fae to work for them again?
I'm actually trying to think about when this would make sense. What game would actually be good that sort of happens.
God damn it again with the Fae just going, hey, you know what? Yeah, you're working for us again. God damn it.
The most recent game has to be what's the name of that game? The building sim? The survival game, the Fae realm survival sim.
Oh no.
Very steampunk. That's very steampunk in appearance.
Oh, that one, yeah, Nightingale.
Yeah, Nightingale is the most recent one we could play when I have a better computer and the game, and buy the game.
I have it.
I know you do, because I've seen you play it. I think you played it at least once on here. Probably for a little while, but yeah. I mean, it's not even that great of a game. My understanding is that Nightingale is, it kind of can't, like some games, it just kind of came and went. Like people playing it for content.
Yeah, it just existed.
it's a good game, but like most survival games, it's like most survival games on YouTube. It's a very short-lived experience. People play it like once or twice, then they like at least 4 or 5 videos, and then they beat it, and they're like, "That's it." Or they may never beat it. They might just leave it dead on their channel as unfinished. Also, when we actually do naturally when we do collabs type stuff, you know, just playing a game or just playing a game. Obviously, both of us will stream it because
Oh yeah, if you can. Well, if you actually want to stream it or something, I don't know.
Doing collabs, just you get my point of view. Both of us have a different point of view. Yeah. You know, there's a site that will let you watch 2 streams, more than 1 stream, which I find hilarious. I forgot the name of it, but people used to use it for watching Gopher and Shay stream.
You know I'm not really paying attention, bloody.
Yeah.
You know why, right?
Because combat, there's a lot of it. There's violence in this home. It is to get out.
Pet this person's dog.
So the online mechanic is literally just dog.
Yep.
Which I find amazing. With this large Shiba Inu dog. I actually don't know the breed. You should check it now. I'm actually curious now.
Pet the cat. Yeah, it's a pilgrim dog, is what they're called.
Oh.
So that'll give you a hint on what they are, bloody.
Oh, I was right on the breed, by the way.
Shiba?
Yeah, they're Shiba.
Yeah.
I thought Shibas were smaller than that. Nah, it is a Shiba Inu. Probably a variant of it, I'm pretty sure Shiba Inu are really small. That's a full-on wolf right there. Where is it leading you?
Where are you going, boy? We're gonna follow ya.
I'm following you to your home, boy. Oh my god.
What? leading us to its
I
master.
have a gift.
Oh, it's
I
leading
have a
us to
gift
a
for you.
person that's hurt. Okay. Hey, here's some shit for you. Enjoy, human.
Oh my god. Look in voice chat.
What? You got paid?
No, look at the resemblance to your character.
Ah, yes, we're kind of the same.
Yeah, it's like that is a little too similar. I don't like it.
You know I randomly picked it, right?
Yeah. So you can customize both the male and female protagonists, by the way, right?
Yes.
Is it like Fallout where you can customize them and then just not play them?
Yes.
So you could just so if you really
You can
want
make
me
them
to
both
pick
men.
somebody,
You can make them both men, buddy.
I
Or you
thought
can
it'd be
make them
funny to
both
put,
women.
like, if you really want to, you could just have a male. You could turn the other one into your friend, into a friend, and then have them watch your stream and watch them die.
Yeah, buddy, we can do that.
We could do that, and then it'd be funny. Question is, if you play online, do they both survive, or just one of them have to die?
I don't know.
Regardless, I don't know how online play works for this.
I don't know how this game works, buddy.
Narratively, I just assume online play would mean that you both survive somehow. The story would still be the guy fucked you up, but he's not gonna kill. I don't think he has the option to kill one of you, unless the story just imprints both of you as the one who survived.
I don't know, buddy. I don't remember. I don't remember shit.
Oh god, that's actually awful.
What?
Dad just found a weird version of
It's all done male falsetto too.
Yeah, he found a weird version of the He-Man song with a different theme.
He-Man song.
No, the He-Man song, you know, the meme one, the one in the falsetto.
Oh, that one, yes.
Hey, yeah, that one.
I say, hey,
A different version.
what's going on?
Yeah, it's a different cartoon. I don't know what this cartoon is.
And I cried.
What is this actually?
Oh my god, did I cry?
Oh, did I It's I fried. And
Yeah.
Grills. It's so bad. You should send me that one. I feel like this needs to be immortalized. It's fucking dumb.
It's probably the one for the Yogscast.
Yeah, I think it is. It is that one. I just find it funny. Yeah, it is Yogcast. You're right.
You know, I said, and he grills.
Yeah.
Is very much the Yogscast one during the it's during the era of whenever they were doing the old
Minecraft?
Technic Minecraft thing.
Yeah, it's probably from there, but it's funny.
Huh.
Yeah, it's during the time that Sips had Simon start grilling pigs.
Oh yeah, that was the one.
And he started going, and Simon was going freaking batshit insane. Well, even more batshit insane than usual.
aura. Quickly now.
Alright, I'm gonna leave that here and put this in the range. It is exactly what you think it is.
Thank you for saving. Me. This isn't my way, but I want you to have it.
Private pressing Frankenstein. Ah. These for evidence of ghost villages. Ah, ghost villages. Okay, so it's the village over there. Someone wants a good photo of the village. Oh, they want photos of people in these buildings. Okay.
Damn. Where have you been? Damn.
Oh, they want me to find the meeting. Okay. Maybe in one of these buildings. Ah.
Yep. Okay, I think I might have to do some bit of fucking around later.
What, you need to do stuff?
Nah, not Pathfinder. Other things that require me to learn things. Nah, basically I need to figure out how to yeah.
The fuck?
It is. Hell, you've been looking like that all my life. What the hell is?
Nah, this isn't the meeting place. It's just for people getting drunk.
Damn.
Just for people getting a little bit tipsy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's just one of the bandit hideouts. That's not where I need to be.
What is the base stat?
This is the height. This is what I need to take a picture of. Of people gambling.
Oh. Okay. Apparently, new Pathfinder stuff. Also, the other both classes use intelligence.
Cause of course they do, bloody.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's pretty easy to just slap some intelligence on your normal build, which is something you don't need.
Damn.
You know, to be also fair, you could easily just make this all happen.
Bloody. I'm changing.
You're changing? I'm reading this. Do you know what this reminds me of?
What?
As I'm going through it, I'm realizing this is quite literally just... Okay, it's quite literally just it's kind of, in a way, it's basically just a runic version of Thaumaturge.
Okay, bloody, look at my character now.
Oh, good lord.
What have I become, bloody?
You've become a mafia.
No, I become worse.
All right, you become a not so smooth criminal.
No. Welcome to the Bayou, man.
Oh no, you've become Bayou Man. You know what you need now?
I'm Bayou Man.
Different set of gloves.
Huh?
You need different gloves.
Do I need white gloves?
Become Georgia Man. Yeah, back to the white gloves or something. Because I'm like, fuck it, let's make it like you can punch somebody at the very least.
Just white gloves.
Yeah. I was saying something that looks like you can actually punch somebody.
These are leather gloves, buddy.
I mean, yeah, but fair. Let's slap some Japan back on there, damn it.
Just in my house, it looks even worse.
You look even more out of place now.
No, I look more in place for some weird reason.
Now you're the Bayou. We've gone from
Scotland forever to
Scotsman
Bayou Man.
To Bayou Man.
Oh god. This is getting worse by the second.
Okay, I'm gonna say. Okay, one thing I do like about the newer classes coming out, the new spellcaster, not so spellcaster classes. In this case, not quite spellcaster, but close enough.
Yeah.
I like that. Regardless, they have utility stuff for actually playing a ranged character if you want. A melee character, I mean.
Ah.
There's stuff in there that lets you actually viably play a melee while you're spellcast. While you're
Be careful with that.
Playing both melee and range. Even if you're not actually going to do that. It looks like this is actually entirely never mind. The rune smith is quite literally just melee in range.
Bloody, it's gotten worse.
How has it gotten worse?
Look at him. Just him running around makes it worse.
It does somehow. I don't know how, but it do.
To have your patronage.
He looks entirely out of place, and it's amazing.
It'll mold to your body with use. Later the
There we go. More medicinal pills would be good.
Take care.
Running through the jungle. Running through the jungle. Why is that in my head now? This is worse. Running through the bayou.
A bit worse.
I don't blend in anywhere, buddy. I just blend in wherever.
How are you faring? Oh, it looks like you've embraced the challenge. Anything else you're looking for? I look.
So, where do you blend in? Well,
The department store. Or window.
I just blend in wherever they will take me.
Okay, I found it funny.
Forward to seeing how you fare.
The words are, who will take me to the place I belong. Oh god, they're sending me back to West Virginia. Take me home.
I love this.
To the place I belong. I belong. East Virginia. I can sing. 'Cause my back is killing me.
Bill?
Yeah. There is no way to pop it, buddy. The only person who can fix my back is guess who? Me. And guess what? I can't do it because there has to be another me to do it. There's no one in this house who can do what I need done. Which is pick me up, which is put me in a full Nelson, shake me a little bit. Well, lifting me up somewhat.
Prepare yourself.
Okay.
Prepare myself. Prepare myself for what? You kind of suck at what you're doing, man. I just need to pull out a big knife and just start stabbing people.
Child's play.
You'll regret it.
And huge.
It's an American, bloody.
He looks deformed.
Fighting the American.
He's from the same place your character's from, the South.
Great, we're fighting a Texan. We're fighting a Texan, bloody.
You're fighting what the nightmares of Alabama.
Oh no!
Okay.
We're fighting Alabama.
You're fighting You're fighting the Appalachian man.
Oh god, the true
Bayou
nightmare.
Man, the Appalachian man, who may or may not be
The Appalachian man, who is Bayou Man's mortal enemy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, weird. That's the same person, but okay. Yeah, you're fighting Appalachian man, who's probably his family tree looks like the Olympic rings.
Ah, he's the Ouroboros.
He's the Ouroboros of family trees. It keeps on going back.
They said they didn't mean that, where they said keeping it in the family.
Okay, question I have to ask.
What?
Is it just mirror? Is the sound? Is the stab sound delayed?
It might be, yeah.
Is it delayed on your end?
I don't. No, it isn't. It's just you.
Might be the sound is off. So reload. Reload the stream. It might be a problem. We'll see now. It'll let reloads. Yeah, it was delayed. It was my end. I had like a stutter at one point. I guess it didn't catch up. The audio didn't catch up with the rest of the visuals. Why is the stabbing so quiet until like a second later?
Because
this is an anime where you can stab someone like a bajillion times. Just walk to the Tesco and then they get stabbed to fuck.
Blade. I'm gonna go to a Costco, and then they'll finally be stabbed.
And then the stabs will manifest out of nowhere. You go to Costco, have like a whole day, and then suddenly all the stab wounds manifest on their body. That's how fast time was delayed by how fast you shanked this man.
Dang it.
It took a whole day for time to catch up. Ah, you died. As much as I like that trope, it is very funny.
What, the dead? Or the,
No.
or the 1,000 stabs and then finally dead.
Yeah, like the fact you can cut someone so fast that takes time. It takes like a whole minute for it to catch up.
You cut them so many times, it just takes like a year for them to finally acknowledge they've been stabbed.
Yeah. It visually happens instead of just like adrenaline rush.
Oh, I've been stabbed.
They've lived an entire life for a whole year and nobody noticed. Neither did they.
They just have a giant stab wound in their chest. They just have this giant sword in their chest, or just and they just don't notice it until like a month later.
A whole, I thought you said a year, but yeah, still. It's great.
Two years later.
Actually, I can make this make sense.
Public order restored as I beat the shit out of everybody here.
Okay.
Yep.
Just had an idea.
There's a public order, bloody. I restored it by killing everybody.
Took care of the... Start killing everything. I killed everyone else. Welcome back, Japanese American dishes. Have your veggie maki.
I love that shit.
I find that hilarious. That's the thing, and that's the one thing I know for a fact was not made in Japan.
The Vegemaki.
Veggie sushi was not made in Japan.
Veggie?
The problem I don't know is, was it made by a Japanese man who came to America, or was it made by an American trying to pass it off as Japanese?
Who knows, bloody?
That I do not know. Because that
Is one of the
counts as a
mysteries,
Japanese...
just like how the chimichanga was made. No one knows how the chimichanga was made.
That's one of those age-old recipe type things that no one knows who made it at first.
However, some people say it was made in Texas after someone was asking for a burrito and they accidentally dropped it into the fryer. Because that's how you make a chimichanga. You just fry a burrito. It's a deep fried burrito, bloody. You know that's what chimichanga is?
I just had an amazing idea. I'm gonna take a look at it though.
Everybody. Bloody had an idea.
I have the smarticles sometimes. Who knew?
He has come up with the thought. Now, bloody, is it the proper spelling of thought, or is it THOT? Did just a
I said idea, not thought.
So bloody, did you have a did you just have a blonde woman just pop in your head?
That was the most. I hate how you just pulled that off.
So did you have a thought or a thought?
Good question.
I don't think the thoughts will get the joke.
No, they probably won't.
They'll probably be questioning, what's he talking about?
My question is, the fuck?
What, my joke?
What? Yeah, that's what I said. Like, what the fuck? That was the most like white man joke I've ever heard. About using the blonde thing relating it to a thought. I'm like, that is really old style humor that I have not heard in a little while.
It's probably refreshing or just really painful.
It's been a both. So I did not expect to hear a blonde joke and a thought joke in the same sentence.
I have outdone myself, people.
He has made two types of jokes in the same sentence, and we're still a little concerned.
I've accomplished a thing that's very difficult to do. I've made multiple jokes at once in one sentence.
Welcome
amazing, but I'm like,
What can I help
It's
you with?
amazing
mentally
what no
flashbang
brain
like-
cells gets you.
yeah, true that. Okay.
Very good. Please come again.
It's amazing at what you can do whenever your brain is on crap.
On crack.
No, it's on crap. It's on crap mode. It's just full of crap. Crap and weed. Wish it was on weed. Wish there was some weed. That'd be really nice, because I'd probably deal with my back issue.
Yeah.
Damn, that solved that problem slightly. For a little bit.
I realize now I committed some errors, but I can fix them. That's what I realized about Tabletop. I'm like, oh, okay, a bunch of updates need to be made that I forgot. Also, it's an error sync for bullshit.
There we go. Another decapitation, buddy.
Perfect. At least that one. At least that would actually look like a decapitation. I honestly prefer the Odachi's stance because the other sword just looks dumb.
This is the Odachi.
No, the other sword, the great one.
Oh yeah, the great sword looks stupid.
Yeah. Also, the Odachi just looks cool.
Well, yeah, because they made it properly and not just gone and said, this is how it looks.
This is how great swords look, right?
Yeah, we just got inspiration from the anime Berserk, and yeah, this is all we got.
You know, funny enough, his first sword actually is not too bad at that.
Yeah.
Like you could feasibly use that for its intended purpose. And then for some reason everyone forgets what the Dragon Slayer actually is, how the Dragon Slayer is supposed to be actually used.
Yeah, it's a giant fuck you heavy weapon.
It's described as the only way you could technically use it is as a bladed maul.
Well, yeah, of course.
Heavy as fuck. And you're letting the sword do most of the work. Actually, isn't that technically what you do with most bigger weapons anyway? But more so with them all. I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to make great stuff like great swords and stuff is supposed to be used. The weapon itself does most of the work. You just control where it goes.
Yeah, it's what you do with some of the bigger weapons. Yeah, it's just the weight deals with most of it.
Or you use it or in the case of some weapons, you use it like not what it looks like. Like the Zweihander. You're not supposed to use that as a sword. Like you would a sword.
Yeah, you beat the shit out of people with it.
You know how you use a Zweihander, technically?
One of your hands is supposed to be on the blade.
Nope. But also yes.
I know
A
that.
Zweihander is used like a polearm.
Yeah, it's a big fuck you weapon. It's just a long weapon.
You like abuse. Yeah, basically that's how you're supposed to wield it, like you would a polearm instead of a sword.
I wield it however I desire at that time, buddy. That's how I wield weapons.
Perfect.
I'll figure it out as I go along.
I believe in Odachi is used the same way. Like its Zweihander is. I think you use it like a polearm. I think it's supposed to be wielded like a polearm. Basically, just use it like you would a polearm, but with a longer blade.
It's really funny how they don't notice me just walking around here. It's almost like I'm a ninja, buddy.
Game might. It's almost like you're a ninja, yeah.
Just beating the shit out of him.
Okay. I'm gonna show you something after the stream.
Buddy, it's just another manic Monday.
It really is. And you're gonna love what I'm gonna show you. A bunch of things, actually.
Oh, God.
Let's just say there's some new stuff that I found that you might really appreciate that the RV having.
Oh, God, buddy. What's something I gotta say? Ah!
Alright, fair enough. Understandable.
I lifted myself up, and I put all the weight on that arm as I was picking myself up in my seat. And I'm like, you know, this hurts. And the rest of my brain went, yep.
You made a mistake, is what I'm understanding here. Okay. Why is this... Okay, the only question I have to ask, though...
Yeah?
Some of these, I'm like... Why is this in this book of all books to get the stuff from?
I don't know. I don't know books, buddy. Do you know books? Can you read?
A bunch of this stuff is like, why is this here?
Play, this is a question. How well can you read?
Good enough.
Are you like Mario?
Oh wait, I know why it's here. Because the other ones are based more on sci-fi, and this is more based on high-tech stuff you get on an actual car. You can feel a little bit far-fetched. Okay, action movie type shit is basically how this stuff works.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's more action here, action and movie based stuff. I'm like, you know, the RV might actually have that.
Ah, buddy, I can dress up like a secret agent now.
So, question. Actually, no, let's not dress up like a secret agent. Let's dress up like a secret agent uniform. You know, weirdly enough, that's not a bad look.
I just put on the coat.
Yeah, the coat is actually pretty Yeah, the coat looks pretty nice, actually. Yeah, the coat looks pretty nice, actually. I would... I don't know what I would change for the gloves. Like, would there any... Any other gloves that would work with this? See, those gloves you picked are actually pretty good. Pretty good.
What the gloves I have now?
I say that the hunter's cap actually looks pretty good with it, weirdly enough.
Well, yeah. Fits better.
Oh god, you get the kabuki play stuff. Oh no.
Yeah, you can get you. I can eventually dress up like I'm from Kabuki Theater, buddy.
I think that's the wrong terms, but yeah.
It is Kabuki Theater, buddy.
It's time to dress like our favorite Ronin that we'll make up right now, as it knows I'm just gonna sign in. As it knows, just make that shit up.
I don't have any face accessories yet.
The only question I have though is, does the jacket move?
I have no clue. We haven't ran with it yet. It moves a little bit, looks like.
Out when we do it, Okay, I hope it actually does. I hope it actually does, like, logically.
Huh.
Yeah, it looks like it does move. We're good. It's not gonna be like the lazy option of just slap that shit to his leg and just so it doesn't click time. Yeah, it moves. The
Doesn't
tailcoat
move too
actually
much.
moves, so you can actually.
But moves enough where
looks
it's
like
actually right.
Yeah, it looks realistic amount of movement, so you can actually like jump from a high area and actually get effect. Yep, it does the exact right type of movement. It won't clip 90%. Yeah, that's all we need, because otherwise it's useless.
Your dad's just over there humming a tune to himself.
I don't know what he's listening to a song by a guy called Caleb Hiles.
Oh, that guy.
Caleb Hiles, the guy who plays Stolas, and
yeah, that's him.
Apparently he has an actual singing career. He might just be the voice though, the singing voice, because a little weird.
I know.
I like how Chi-Chi was the voice of that one bomber girl, but she was not the actual voice. She only did the singing part. And I find that kind of bizarre. I know not everyone can sing, but it does feel weird to have like a separate person for that.
Oh, bye, boing, boing.
I'm sure she's gotten those jokes. She's also a VTuber apparently.
Well, you know that song.
Yep. Hence why I know she's gotten that joke probably.
You know this song. You know what it's talking about.
Titties.
Yep. More, chichiote. I know it too well.
Once again, I think once again, I know what a game should do, and I hate the fact only a mod in Skyrim has done it.
What?
So
have weapons that have multiple weapons your character can use, and have them actually show up on your body when you're not using them.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Toggle not to use them.
I'll be right back. I can get something to drink.
Show us the momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find out anything?
No, not that bullshit.
I did find out
There
things.
you go. See, I told you this was the place to come. And there's more.
What did you find
I
out?
know there was that incident, but Katsura's a fellow worth knowing.
Things.
He might well need your help with this
Some
and that.
depressing things.
Where my blade twin is.
I'll warrant his head's cleared by now, so
Or
maybe
might
you
be.
should pay him a visit. He's staying at the Sakura Inn. Head there now and you'll catch him. I bet he can help you find whoever it is you're looking for. I'm going to keep
Yeah, the
searching for
technology in
Mr.
this
Shoin.
world is
Once I
not
find him, I'll introduce you. I promise.
1-to-1.
You and I are true friends now. No
They
doubt.
have high-tech stuff in this thing, like sci-fi steampunk tech.
It's not 1-to-1 with the time period that they're trying to depict.
Yep, you also have magic.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. Pops up quite a bit in this game.
So my
Anyway,
understanding is there might be yokai.
yeah, there might be yokai, buddy.
My understanding is during this time period, most depictions of yokai during this time period they're very well hidden.
Yeah.
More than usual for this time period because less people are believing in them and all that. There's yokai are spirits basically. Are nature spirits. Less nature spirits. That's how
Yeah.
it is. Actually, not all of them are nature spirits, but they basically count as the same category.
Please stop this, both of you.
Gotta
They're
beat
less
these guys
visible
up with my
because
fists again.
As times are changing. You have to punch these guys? Can you just slice the shit out of them?
I'm not supposed to.
Killing people is wrong this time period. Oh. We're down for it. An idea for now.
Why the hell that was important?
Yeah, I just have to get a higher bond to
Looks
get
like
better
no one was
stuff with that
injured.
weapon.
You're most impressive.
Okay.
Also, if I don't kill them, I get more out of it. Which, I want more shit. I want more stuff, buddy. More stuff means more prizes. More prizes means more hilarious stuff that I can do. Play with. I got a high skill rating with that. Okay, I should just I have a higher skill rating with pole arm. I should start getting more acquainted with the saber then.
Haven't we met somewhere? I was sure you were a spy for the Shogun, but it turned out you were with Roma. Sorry about all that. My memory is pretty hazy.
Had a few too many again, did you?
Sadly, yes. And I ended up getting soundly beaten by our friend here. To be honest, I might have struggled even stone cold sober. Your skill with the sword is quite something, but you seem to be self-taught. I recommend you test your mettle at a proper dojo. Genzui here
Yeah, it's
is
pretty
off
much
to do
self-taught.
just that. And he's no slouch when it comes to his studies either. No wonder he's showing Yoshida's favorite.
This accursed city is full of outsiders acting like they own the place. Removing them from our land costs
Okay.
force,
Where is that?
diplomacy.
Okay.
Now is the time to show the
So you
world
left
the
your clan
tenacity
to
of our
get
place.
revenge, and they
In the
didn't like
name of
that.
this divine country.
Part of it didn't, yeah.
I'm going gambling. I've been
The old lady didn't mind though, apparently.
Where are your manners, Shinsaku? Show our guests
Yeah.
courtesy.
Want to join me?
Ah.
You seem like a lucky sort. I get the feeling you survived a
One
few
sec.
scrapes you shouldn't have.
Much better.
I like this man.
For people who want to know, I just got a heavy frickin' thing and just beat the crap out of my back and fix my back somewhat. I did percussive maintenance.
What will it be?
Well, you say you can't do percussive maintenance on your back. Watch me.
Of course.
I mean, I said that as a bit, technically.
I know. Watch me fix his back
Please,
with percussive
again.
maintenance.
It's kind of hard to do percussive maintenance on your back. It's typically not recommended. But sometimes, we also call that massage therapy, technically. So
Yeah,
hey,
it's
it
called a
works.
shiatsu massage.
Where they just beat the ever-living fuck out of you and call it percussive, and you feel better
It may not look
afterward.
like it, but those two are fine, upstanding young men. I recommend you get to know them.
Well, it's how I.
Last
It's
time
how
I
I.
was in
Kyoto
one,
is right
Huh?
here in Yokohama.
last time I saw masseuse, I got four. I came out with broken ribs and two black eyes, and that wasn't even the massage part. That
Bloody,
was for free.
bloody.
Broken teeth and some missing teeth to boot.
One of my legs was starting to hurt, and you know I did, right?
Just punched it.
Yeah. Guess what?
It worked.
Worked. I would not recommend that for other people, though. It works for me because my body's stupid.
I'm starting to wonder if your family's a little more southern than normal. Just it's more towards Alabama levels of southern because your body does not make sense.
Okay.
Oh, play. There's French royalty in us, remember?
Okay, that checks out then. There was royalty in your blood. That makes perfect sense.
Nobility, sorry.
There's French nobility in your blood. That checks out.
Tell me,
Makes perfect sense, especially
what do you make of the state of this nation?
No, it makes even more sense if it was Spanish.
With the Western powers circling us as we speak.
Remember the man with the strong shin?
He is intent on signing a treaty, which
Okay.
will be a disaster for.
Spanish or German?
Huh?
It was French, it was Spanish, or German nobility because they were both. The Habsburgs were, I believe, the Habsburgs were kind of all over like most noble families, though.
Ah, yeah, you know the Habsburg family tree. I mean the Habsburg family, Ouroboros.
Yeah, really.
Look at this. Buddy.
I like the fact that the Habsburg family had like 7 generations of genetic problems, and they saw no problem with this.
Bloody.
Also, like most royal families, when the genetic tree is kind of fucked, they had a lot of times someone would die, or they couldn't find a suitor in time, so you're marrying your uncle.
Boy. It gets worse.
If you're a little girl, if you're a girl
Buddy.
of age to be married, you're marrying your uncle.
Buddy,
Because
look at
no one
that.
couldn't find a suitor. Ah, yes, the Habsburgs. Oh wait, you put an image. I don't know.
You see that maximum and shit. He could cut some bread with that.
You know, weirdly enough, I always thought it looked more natural in real life. But seeing a picture of that, is that a sculpture or an actual person?
It's probably an old photograph.
Because it was like,
Yeah, it looks like an old photograph.
I also looks like an old photograph of a picture, though.
Yeah. It might be either or. Some photographs look like that, buddy.
I know, that's my hard to tell.
That's the annoying part.
So will I. Our plan is to kill Harris, the American.
It could be made out of clay, bloody, and on a wall. It could be a relief.
But in order to do that, we need more able warriors on our side. We would be grateful if you would see fit to join us. I have heard you are seeking the samurai who came on the black ship. Word is that they now serve as one of Harris's bodyguards. Once we attack the council, the one you seek will undoubtedly appear. This gives us common purpose, does it not? But there is no need to answer right away. If you wish to join us, meet us in front of the American
There
consulate.
is. I'm check this out. I'm curious now.
I hope to see you there.
Fuck, I don't know his last name. I don't know his first name.
Goober.
I'm curious if that's an actual, if that's a historical figure. Is there like a database for this game?
It's Goober.
in-game lexicon. Or...
What was the name again? Townsend Harris. There you go.
Harris.
U.S.
Okay.
diplomat, recently appointed to the council in Japanese Seoul. He is a shrewd businessman, having tried in the Qing dynasty
Okay,
China.
Townsend Harris. There we go.
There you go.
Okay, fuck it. He's a... He's a real person.
Yeah, I know. They do have real people in this, well, real people names in this sort of thing for the historical factor, but in truth, they're not really...
They're not 100% on the,
Yeah.
Okay. I was curious if these guys will actually succeed. If they go historically accurate.
It's not
historically accurate on this guy's fate. Yeah, I was like...
Yeah, we kind of kick his ass in this thing, but he still survives.
Yeah, because apparently in the real world, in 1861 he returned to New York.
Yep.
And served us and spent. Yeah, he was the guy. He was the guy who was in charge of in the real world. Yeah, pretty much 1-to-1 almost. I'll actually, just because I feel like I'm gonna post the actual article.
Yeah, we actually
just in case.
For people who want to know, here on the Chaos Dragon channel, we actually do attempt to try and learn the history of things.
Also, just because I'm curious how the things are gonna pan out.
Yeah, we also just like the history because it's interesting.
It's interesting to see how different the history is compared to the actual events of the game.
How are you?
It's like, how did things change?
So
How are they changing things? Because
pretty
games,
much we're playing an
games have,
Assassin's
like, this
Creed,
much
buddy.
history in it.
Buddy, we're pretty much playing an Assassin's Creed game.
If we get the Harris, the samurai you see
I'm
is
okay
bound
with
to
that.
appear.
I mean, it's somewhat accurate, but not really.
So, what do you say?
You know, weirdly enough, that checks out.
Well, whenever they're actually attempting to be historically accurate with things.
Yeah, apparently, I mean, you can do a lot with historically accurate, do a lot of story and still be historically accurate to a game.
Yeah.
Like, you could easily just make your character one of the many assassins that tried to kill him.
Go! Go! Go!
I didn't read all the way, so apparently he does. It seems like, yeah, they want the idea at some point. I believe his in the real world he did actually take time. He did try to kill him a lot.
Yeah.
At least one incident happened like this where people tried to kill him and they failed. Thinking of a... Probably because if this samurai guy you're hunting is actually a real person, probably because of him. Probably pretty good at his job. In real life, it falls to fantasy version. The weird part is, it actually checks out that they'd hire that Harris would hire a Japanese samurai. Presumably. Because Ronin are pretty well easy to hire when you got the right when you have the right price.
Yep.
Or the right benefits for them.
Prepare yourself.
Actually, they're really good ones. So, like, give me a big price number, I'll work for you, sure.
Yes, I will totally work for you as long as you pay me enough, and you make sure to pay me.
That's kind of the reason they stopped being a samurai to a degree. They weren't being paid enough. I mean, that or they did something really stupid. That or something really stupid. They did some real stupid shit. You know, like
Yeah.
like killed someone. They killed someone they weren't supposed to, or something. Or they just pissed off their lord and their lord exiled them.
That or they got really ticked off that they weren't allowed to just do where the fuck they wanted.
Which may have just included murder.
Yep, mostly murder.
I wasn't allowed to murder this man.
I wasn't allowed just to... No, Blake, it's not... I wasn't allowed to murder this man. It's just like, I'm not allowed to just murder indiscriminately anymore.
And yeah, it's kind of a double standard. Like, your other samurai are allowed to do it, but you killed a noble, so...
No. It's... You're not allowed to, You're not allowed to murder peasantry anymore.
No, in that case, I'll just break ties so I can do it anyway. Because it's illegal. I mean, it's illegal back then, they just didn't care.
I'll just become
It
a,
was kind of...
I'll just become a, what's it called again? A Ronin, and just, do where the fuck I want anyway.
I like how you're just killing Americans and it's like, whatever.
Yeah, we're at an American
I wasn't aware
consulate,
that,
buddy.
I wasn't even aware that Americans were in Japan.
Yeah, they were. You didn't know that?
I thought it was only Britain
Nope.
that was involved in this major migration.
Nope, it was America, the Americans, the British, the Germans, the Dutch.
A bunch of people came over when we forced open their walls by saying, "Open up, bitch."
Hey, we want free trade.
We want your opium. Give it.
No, it's not opium, buddy. That's China.
Oh yeah, that was China.
China is opium, buddy.
That was China that.
China's opium land, buddy.
I mean, it was China that did that. It was Japan was more of they're isolationist, and we just want that trade, that sweet trade with them.
We just want your shit because, well, hey.
You make some good shit. We want. So let's open up some relations if you like it or not.
You have no choice here, man. We're just coming in.
We're just coming in, and we're gonna do it the easy way. We've chosen to sort of force the easy way of doing things.
Yeah.
That is actually a pretty decent explanation of how politicians were back then sometimes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
We do the easy way, the hard way, by threatening you, also known as extortion. If you don't let us trade, we won't ask nicely next time.
No, it's more like, hey, if you don't want to trade with us, we'll trade with your friends who will want to trade with us, because we have the one thing that you probably want: guns.
Money. Oh no, the answer was
No, actually, back then it was guns, buddy.
Yeah, no, guns were very useful, but also
No, it was guns, buddy.
Like, yeah,
it was guns, because remember who traded with them first? Nobunaga.
Okay, funny joke. You know, funny joke. The funny joke of it is quite literally just. The funny part is, basically it's trade at gunpoint. If you don't trade with me, chase.
Yeah,
come back
if
with
you
more
don't trade with
guns.
us, we'll trade your friends who will make it at gunpoint.
Do your friends or my gun? Or my guns will invade your country and take your shit from you. Lay waste to you.
But yeah, it was Nobunaga who the British
Sorry,
traded
yeah,
with
Nobunaga was one of them.
was the one that they traded with, and he just went, you know what? I'm just gonna use guns.
You know, now I remember offhand. Nobunaga was the great unifier, but also a tyrant, but also kind of a tyrant.
Yes.
He was not a nice guy. He's basically Nobunaga is necessary tyrant. We need someone with this kind of morality to tell the other people to shut the fuck up and actually exist as the same country.
Yeah.
We need someone with this kind of morality. Basically, it's kind of how Nobunaga is treated, even though people still hate him to this day. There's a reason why all depictions of him usually point out the fact people called him the demon.
Yep.
Because he really was kind of an ass.
He was necessary evil, though.
He fixed a lot of problems, but he also made a lot of them.
Yes.
Actually, that's kind of my understanding of politics in general, really.
Sometimes you need a jackass to solve the problems.
Sometimes you need a straight-up tyrant to fix a problem, because someone needs to do it.
Someone needs to do this job.
Got the balls. And they have the balls to do it. Hung to right now. You know, I realize if that's basically what the Emperor would do again. If you actually came back in 40k.
Yeah.
He'd become that guy because good lord does the Imperium need cleaning house.
Well, that's what Gilliman did.
Yeah, Gilliman did that already, but it's still not fixed.
Yeah, of course, because there's a lot more bullshit happening.
He accepted what was necessary. I believe he more or less accepted what was necessary and killed everyone who wasn't. He cleaned house on everyone who wasn't necessary to keep around. And replaced them. Also, I noticed the supernatural elements are not taking a backseat in this game so far.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with. I don't mind when the supernatural elements are backseating to the game. It's just kind of annoying when they don't. It's kind of annoying when you play games like this. It's like, oh yeah, history, sort of history. Historical fiction is what this game would file under.
Yeah.
With some supernatural elements. Like, shit actually happened. Some of this stuff actually happened. It's just not how it was. It's just not what actually happened. Like,
it's not one-to-one.
It's not one-to-one, but it's quite accurate. It's trying its best to be accurate enough. Like, I'm actually surprised that you can't build a console.
Like, if you want something that's a bit more accurate, we could play the Yakuza. Huh?
Yep, it's like very accurate. What happened? How things happened? Yakuza games are one-to-one.
Well, attempt to be one-to-one with the silly elements as well added into it.
The only thing is, I believe that the sorting gun style of martial arts was definitely created around this time.
Yes.
Incorporating a katana into your weapon, or incorporating a pistol with your katana was invented during this time.
Yes, that would be a thing that would be
close to gun kata, which is entirely fictional.
Bring it on.
Baby. Which I find funny, because it's just a normal martial art that happens. But it's never was, or ever has been real. It was something made up for movies way back in the day.
Well, yeah, because it's too goofy.
I mean, it could be feasibly done. It's just made up for movies.
It's also just too goofy, bloody.
I don't expect anyone to be teaching that in a martial arts academy, though. I can tell you that.
It's too fucking goofy.
Imagine that, though, if you could actually learn that as in a martial arts class.
Here we go. We're gonna
That'd be
teach
the
you
most
this really goofy.
martial art
We're
possible.
gonna teach you this really goofy martial arts style.
I'm sure there is I'm sure in Hollywood there might exist.
Blay. You know what we call those, right?
Hollywood.
A McDojo.
There's a term, I know it. Yeah, that's the word, yeah. I was trying to remember it. I'm sure there's a McDojo that actually would do it. But it'd be so goofy. My only hope is that they don't try to pass it off as an actual martial art, because it's not.
Bloody.
It's just a funny one.
Bloody. You know those places.
I've known McDojos.
You know what they do, right?
In America.
They'd attempt to pass it off as a real fucking thing.
Yeah, they would. They'd try to pass it off as an actual martial art. And then they get sued when people realize they're wrong. Wait, can you wear that scarf?
Yes.
And the coat?
No. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't show off anything.
No. Okay, I was curious if the scarf would actually be...
No.
If they'd alter the outfit slightly for the scarf.
No, it does not.
This is the same slaughter, or what?
Won't lay a finger on me.
It's a weird thing. And here's my blade twin, and she's got a mechanical arm.
Kill them this instant. I knew it. You're alive. I've been looking for you.
Do not get in my way.
Okay, we'll fight then.
Boss fight time!
Not good enough.
So why is she working with him?
I don't know.
Let's find out, I guess. But the damage is good.
Is that all you've got? It's just too easy.
Well, that and also I'm kind of playing like absolute trash right now because I'm not even trying.
I mean, she's your blade twin. Time to try.
Nah.
You're right. She knows you well enough to know you wouldn't try.
I'm using the wrong weapon. Well, I'm using the right weapon on accident.
You're not looking so good.
Put up a good fight.
My blade twin hits like a truck. Of course I'm not working so good. You know what I would do in this game?
You're not
What?
looking so good.
Create my own character. I'd have us create our own character, and then we just swap. And we customize the blade twin and make it look. This is the other one.
Because, you know, not really, it's kind of hard to listen to you while I'm doing this.
Anyway, beat the shit out of your blade twin already. God damn. You gotta kill him, she's not gonna be dead.
Hey, you're not looking so good. Keep going. We finally meet, and you do this.
It's kind of hard to fight her because she's got that arm.
You'll work it out. Eventually.
Yeah, arm makes it very hard to fight her.
Oh god. Well, you didn't find your man.
Ah, you're alive and well.
Did find her.
It is a relief. You
Then
know,
also I'm using a really terrible weapon, by the way.
lucky. Not that everything went smoothly, of course. Harris got away.
Then why am I using it? Because I want to.
Did you find that samurai who came on the black ship? So, even one as gifted as you was foiled. But getting that close to Harris was no minor feat.
The Americans were ready for us. It's almost as if someone tipped them off.
Stop that nonsense. I know how you feel, but this wild speculation helps no one. The treaty will be signed, no doubt. We must accept that. But we will not give up.
There's a lot of channels streaming this game.
May be looking for you, but we will aid you.
There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 channels streaming this game, buddy. And barely anybody watching it. I find that amusing to me.
You got a new friend.
Yep.
You're gonna get 2 new friends, aren't you?
Probably eventually.
Oh, nope, that was just 1.
Yep.
In spite of Harris's close call, the Treaty of Amity and Commerce was concluded at last.
In the end, the Imperial Court did not assent. We did all we could to explain, but our words fell on deaf ears.
And now, there are those who would have our heads, who believe we have slighted the Imperial Court.
Yeah.
There is no other way. Should the time come when we must atone for this deed, I alone shall pay the price.
With this momentous agreement, Japan opened up to the world.
That's Nobunaga, isn't it?
No. That's already happened. That happened a long time ago, buddy. Yeah, it's right. That was the first time, if I'm right.
You like the fact your coat actually works as a coat.
Also, I have now the fun weapon.
The bayonet.
Yeah, you know how funny this weapon is, buddy?
Right, you can shoot. It's a gun sword essentially, mechanically.
Yep. Guess what it doesn't use?
Oh, it's a gun spear.
Guess what it doesn't use, buddy?
Bullets.
Yes. You know how broken that is?
I'm gonna say you put the katana. Actually, put the the daito and stuff. Katana. Yeah. It needs more styles though, because right now it looks like Trish.
What, the bayonet?
The style yeah, the bayonet style you have currently set up.
I can't get it. I can't get anything else until I do other things, buddy.
Yeah.
I have to talk to people. I have to talk to people and gain bonds to get better styles for things. Then I'll also have to use it.
That is the most friendship-based system I've seen in a bit. This feels like a who are the people who make Shin Megami Tensei?
Yeah.
Feels like their kind of system where you have to create where you have to get friends. You have to make some friends to be able to do anything.
Do.
Okay, that is actually pretty good. Anyways, I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Oh,
There you
I
go.
like this.
I realized that there was that right there.
Ah, is that so?
I'm listening.
See, do I have anything that you like? No.
What is it? Really? Well, I'm happy to listen whenever you want to talk.
If you ever need help, just call me.
Ah.
I've got what you need. Believe me. Is that all? Is that all? Sure thing.
Do.
Be careful with that, okay?
Welcome! I'm blessed to have your patronage.
And I'm back.
I'll get back.
Yeah.
Later then.
Actually,
and
no, I
take care.
think I'm gonna leave again for a second because I'm hungry and I should get some food.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Does sound good. As I'm thinking on where I'm needing to be.
What will it be?
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, man.
I feel messed up to you.
Of course.
To you too.
What is messed up, huh?
The fact that it's actually better with Grandpa being dead in the house.
Is there
It's a
anything
little
else?
messed up. That's true.
I knew it a long time ago. Yeah.
There was just a lot of shit we just couldn't do.
Is there anything else?
Because he's him.
Insane. I think that's fucked up.
Is there anything else?
Correct? Yes. Good?
Please come
Suck no. But then again, not our fault. Unfortunately, yes.
Game.
A dipshit coming to us near you. Well, I wasn't gonna go to coming directly near you, but yeah. Coming to us, something right near you.
I'm getting a little bit of a craving. That's not something in the
And it is what? Now?
Something at cost. Something at Wind.
Get to the point, Ryan.
You know the blossoms.
Okay, time to deal
No.
with that.
The little
Over there.
blossoms are
Hey.
like the pie blossoms. I think things called blossoms. The fruit one.
The miniature pies.
Yeah, the miniature pies. They're called blossoms. They're like rolled up a little.
I know what they are, yes.
Like, yeah, one of those won't be. Some of those won't be too bad.
Ah, I had a feeling you would come.
Anything else we should get one go over there?
Let me show you the ropes. It's safer that way.
As long as we're careful, we don't have to
Wandering
worry too
alone,
much about
and you're sure
expenditures.
to be ripped off. I've got a feeling I'm going to win big. As long as you let me borrow some of your good luck, that is.
Oh yes, we're gonna be gambling, buddy.
Folks, come, place your bets. You finished? Then betting is closed. The numbers are 5 and 3 even.
Gosh dang it.
Guessed wrong. Folks, come, place your bets. You finished? 4 and 3, odd. Yes? Folks, come, place your bet. You 4 and 6 even. Yes? Next game.
Well, I had quite a hot hand. How did you fare? Ah, fair enough. It's about that time. Stay too long, and you never know what you'll get mixed up in.
Yeah.
Hey you! Looks like you're on a roll. Want to share some of your good fortune?
It's not their lucky day. They didn't know what hit them. So, what do you make of the place? Come whenever you feel like letting your hair down. See you around.
What hair?
They have the same thing as Fred Meyer. They're a lot closer.
Yeah, true. I mean, I was just thinking that one because
I know.
memory. Also, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I was thinking of getting something real quick at a grocery store.
Ah.
And maybe some other things over there because we're starting to run low. So we're trying to run low on TV dinners. And also, I'm like, I'm craving something. You know, get more than one thing at once over there. So yeah, mostly just talking to Dad about it. 'Cause I'm like, I'm hungry, but also like,
Hey, what do you think?
that sounds good. I want to try. I want that.
Off to here. A full assassination requires more dexterity. That requires more strength. It also requires more strength. Evasion, aerial attack, blood gauge.
To basically sum it up right now.
Yeah.
You know what basically what I'm working on. I got a new book, and I'm like, you know, some of these ideas are giving me some good ideas.
Some of these ideas are really dumb, possibly.
Some of these are really dumb. Like, I'm trying to figure out what kind of situation I'm working with. It's like, I think I have a pretty good idea.
Yeah, some ideas are great. Some ideas are just, what the fuck is this?
I mean, yeah, we'll read through it a bit later. Like, and then yeah, basically.
I'm amazed that that song that I was singing a while ago came from Zatch Bell, which was on a children's show.
Yeah.
The boob song.
What the fuck is this show that keeps on trying to tell me about itself? All creatures great and small, whatever.
I don't know.
Apparently a Hulu series about a veterinarian in the 18th, 19th century. I think it was 19th century, a lot of things, but yeah.
Maybe because I keep seeing your search history being full of historical shit.
Weird. When you were born was the 20th.
Nah, in this case, this one's going for a bit now.
Excuse me.
So why am I getting an ad in Spanish?
Pray, will you listen to this?
Well, Blay, the words are
I'm looking
bonjour.
I'm American. The words are I'm American. They assume there's a Spanish person here.
I used to run a prosperous
Oh,
shipping
no.
business out in
They assume the
Nagasaki.
immigrants are here.
That is, until my ships were wrecked in the great earthquake, and I lost my wife to disease. In order to make a fresh start here in Yokohama,
Yes, it's a shoulder issue now.
geisha house, telling her I'd be back soon. The poor child believed me. Then when my health started to fail,
It sounds like Helldiver's got an update. Got a massive
now I
update that's
hear
trying
her
to
contract's
tell
been
everyone about.
and she's gone away. Doubtless it's too
Oh
late for
god,
me
you know what
to
they have
ask
now?
for forgiveness.
As an environment?
What?
Have one last
They have a
look,
city. They have a
a
cityscape.
photograph even.
Ah, fun.
Perhaps I could rest.
So now you get to nuke the fuck out of a city.
You're too kind. Now, my daughter's name is Risa. I would speak to the other geisha, but they refuse to see her.
No, leave it. Can you describe her? Okay. Trying to track down his daughter and at least see a picture of her.
Nah. Don't need that.
Not yet. We'll find her when we find. We find her when we find her. Otherwise.
We'll find her whenever we find her, buddy.
Who the hell are you? Stay out of this!
I'm just kicking people's
saved
butts
my
with a
life.
gun.
I don't know how I can ever repay you. Lisa? Yes, I used to work with her. Not many girls with names like that. Wait, did something happen to her? A foreign merchant bought out her contract, and now they live together. Here, I'll give you their address.
God damn it. I have to get past a foreign merchant. Use this little girl again. Anyway, I think, okay.
Sorry for the trouble.
Do 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 do. I don't carry a 6-shooter. This thing only has 5 freaking rounds.
Come any closer, and you will regret it.
Alright. Why is this,
Just happens, buddy.
I'm not gonna question anything that just happened. Just random dudes trying to kill you.
Well, they're after her, so yeah, it just happens because someone has reasons.
Probably racism.
Yep. As said, Blade.
I'm very probably just racism. Like, oh, you're married to a white man? I'll kill you.
Like, we don't need to worry about it. Anyway, that guy's dead.
You ain't dead, boy. I know you is.
That guy is dead.
Thank you. Those explosionists are truly an awful bunch.
They want people out of Japan.
Yeah, they really want to stamp out any attempts to try and like exist in the same country.
What could he possibly want all of a sudden? He abandoned me years ago.
Like who?
I know life's been tough for him. What with his business going under and mother
I am
passing.
not Carl, but I Carl.
I just started to forget about him.
Wait, I thought she was a geisha. Oh, she looks Japanese.
No, she got bought. Her contract got bought.
Brought me nothing but pain. Even as a geisha, I had to dye my hair black. Is Papa really so ill? Very well then. You may take my photograph. Also, you can let him know that I'm happy.
Yeah, her contract got bought out by a foreign businessman, so she's living a somewhat decent life now.
I'll let you take care of the photograph. I'm not ready to meet just yet, but I'll consider it
Alright,
once
take
I've
photo.
sorted out my
Yep,
feelings.
that's what I did. I'm tired of running. Yes, could have done this the entire time, Bloody.
I understand why you want the photograph of her. You want to go see her, how she is now.
Yeah. Let's see how she's doing.
You could have gotten a horse. That's what you meant by that. You could. I'm not surprised.
What, they had a horse this entire time and I've never used it?
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. It's more fun. It's more fun to jump around.
Oh,
like an
you
idiot.
took the photograph. Well, show it to me. Oh, Lisa. Goodness. Look how beautiful she is.
And now he's going, I can finally possibly die eventually.
She wants to see you, though.
Which makes it 10 times more horrifying.
She'll see him eventually. That's what she said. Or she feels better.
She feels when she sorts out herself, she'll actually go see him.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, I do think just saying, I think that they could easily just patch up their relationship.
Yeah.
Years later, that's very possible. Very possible to just patch that up, slap a band-aid on it, put some Neosporin.
Fuckers.
Dump the wound in like 15 pounds of alcohol.
You just need about like 20 pounds of alcohol.
Yeah.
Gallons.
And 20 gallons. I agree, Dad. 20 gallons.
200 gallons. Fuck it. Let's have some fun.
Oh, we're going that crazy.
Yes, we
We
are.
want to live. We want to live to see the wound get healed, not die of alcohol. Die of liver failure.
Just die of liver failure, bloody. That's how you that's how you fix the issue, bloody. You'll just wake up.
Feeling beat?
Just wake up, and all your problems are fixed because you're dead. You wake up in hell. You're like, ah, did I sorted out my feelings, but it's a bit late. But now I'm dead. Just wake up in a hospital bed. You're like, hey, can you send my dad in? I meant to talk to him, but I got too drunk. I exceeded the limit of drunkenness.
Me brain is full of me brain.
Do you have any other alternate models for the gun?
I don't have any good ones.
Lance.
Nah.
Lance Corporal looks pretty good
Nah,
to
because
me.
there'll probably be a better one eventually.
Yeah, no, but that's the best way to see right there.
It's because of the fact of I have that drop rate thing up right now, and I might get a better one soon.
Alright, fair enough.
At random.
Hey, feeling beat?
Wow, there's a lot of delay today.
Oh, I like this.
Gotta raise his friendship a bit more, bloody.
Ah, is that so?
Wow, that's quite a bit.
Eh?
What?
The delay is like around 15 seconds. I lost count at one point.
Ah.
I'm not gonna lie, this guy is my favorite character so far, so I'm like, aid me, Mr. Samurai Man, I like.
Do it, bitch.
Rigoto, or his name is again? I forget his name.
Ryoma Sakamoto?
Fuck no.
Yeah, Ryoma is honestly my favorite so far. There's no reason to get any other character. Ryo, yeah, he is great. I like him. Yeah, Sakamoto is really nice. Is really cool. He's a nice dude.
No, that don't look good. See, doing damn what else things right here, baby.
Also, now I feel like playing the that Like a Dragon game with where you play as him. That'd be a fun
Yeah, I could
stream
play
at
that.
some point. Play that some more. Because you know how these games go. You know what I do like about the Yakuza games? Or
What?
franchise at this point, apparently. At this point, it's a whole franchise.
Yeah.
It's like World of Darkness. It just has several stories contained within the same universe as this game. But yeah, it's the fact that at least it doesn't go too insane with the with like the mystical bullshit. It actually goes very light on it. Incredibly light because it's meant to be just superstition that somehow translates to real world bullshit. Or it's literally just like, ah, this works. Don't question it. Don't question it. There's no science involved in this. Beyond what people believe happens. It's meant to be very video gamey, but it's not. But it's played straight. Like, this makes perfect sense, even though it doesn't. Like,
Don't
I'm pretty
worry.
sure if
it totally makes sense.
Meanwhile, we laugh at the amount of times that realistically Kiryu was scammed for a game mechanic. Or all the cringy things he did during the game.
What's that?
During the game, like the one time he had to post on social media.
Yep.
To raise his stats. Which I thought that was the cringiest thing he's done in a while. Beyond the side missions, of course. Side missions sometimes get a while. Oh, damn. That's mean. Kipper, stop doing this to me.
Stop poisoning me. Now I have British training for the saber. You do things like that to get the training things as well.
Mm-hmm. Now your saber is better.
I'm not tethered. I can walk over there and turn the meet up.
Okay.
Open house.
Well, yeah, I should probably get to something. Alright. Alright. I think I might just convince Dad we should get going, because we probably should, because stores close. Mostly close around 9. So I'll see you later.
Okay. Now it's just to us.
How are you? Sorry to cut to the chase, but this is important. I received an anonymous letter the other day, challenging me to a duel. In times like these, I doubt it'll be a fair fight. But if it's a trap, it's not a very good one, is it? Anyway, I need to know who I'm dealing with. Takasugi was going to help me, but the Shogunate is watching us. The Choshu can't afford to be associated with any funny business.
Ah.
Which brings me to my request. Will you come with me? It's a lot to ask, I know, but please, I could really use your help.
Sure.
Come to think of it, you probably haven't seen it at all. I wasn't exactly in peak fighting condition when we first sparred.
Nope.
Despite appearances, I'm not too bad with a sword, you know. The letter specifies a time and place. We'll leave when it's time. So, are you with me?
Sure.
Good.
Hmm. I complete a mission for that, okay.
Right. Let's go. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you to come. After all, it has nothing to do with the samurai you're chasing. But I'm sure you have your own reasons.
Yep, I have my own reasons for being here.
Over here! Get him! Take it easy. Yep. That fellow there looks the part. Are you ready?
No need for fear. Let's go.
You're more skilled than I expected, Katsura.
Like somebody underestimated me.
There we go.
Well fought. Though I expected nothing less from one so brazen as to rebel against the shogunate. This won't be the last time we meet, I am sure.
By the sound of it, you've come here just to take the measure of me. Well, what would you do with him? I see. I happen to agree with you.
You're soft, Katsura. Just like they say.
Yeah, but we can probably get him to follow us eventually.
All eyes are on the Choshu now. And I don't just speak of the shogunate. If we can end this peacefully, then we must. But the way he wielded his sword, could he be from Satsuma? And with that level of skill, why, he must be... No. I shouldn't make assumptions. Well, with you as our ally, I know we can handle anything. Though I should admit, for a moment there, I wondered if you'd betray me. Then I'm glad to hear it. I suppose I should make this the last
Yeah, why wouldn't
time
I
ever tempt
protect you,
again.
man?
Thank you.
Now, I shall stop for now. Hope people had fun. I had fun. I shall see you later. Onward, outward, Wayne, Wayne, way.